If you've ever either played this game or watched someone play this game without emulating, you will know that it's pretty broken at the best of times, but did you know that it is straight up bricking people's consoles? So The Sims 3 for the Wii used to be my favorite game, but I can admit it's bad. It's so bad, and it's broken, and it doesn't work half the time. I have a whole series about how broken this game is, but I didn't know really that it was breaking consoles, which is stupid because it broke mine, and I didn't know that it was the game's fault. But I received this comment on my Sims 3 for Wii video. This game bricked my Wii, screw this game. And it brought back memories. So I responded, OMG, I think that happened to me too. I pretty much exclusively played The Sims 3 Wii for a bit, and then my Wii broke. Which is true. My Wii, it just stopped working. Maybe there was a way to fix it. I was a child and I shouldn't have to be a literal video game engineer to be able to fix my Wii after a game broke it. Especially when it's like a properly licensed game from like a reputable company. So this commenter said that their Wii ran perfectly fine until they started playing the game constantly after buying it from a used game shop, and then one day their Wii just died. I want to know if anyone else had a similar experience. There was another comment I got that explains possibly why that could be. I'm trying to find the right comment, and I found another one that says, I don't know why, but my mum bought 3 different copies of The Sims 3 for Wii. Sure, as you should, probably because she knows that they're going to break. But it's not the copies of the game that break, it's the console, so hopefully you've got 3 Wiis to play them on. Someone just commented, do more. That's quite funny. Oh, here we go. Jack of All Games YouTube. They've made some Sims YouTube videos as well. Go check them out. But they commented on my Sims 3 video? My Sims 3 Wii video. This game isn't actually broken. The Wii console is supposed to be able to support dual layer discs, but it doesn't do it very well, which is the noise you hear. I'll insert a clip of said noise.
Crying audibly. I can hear it. Wait.
The game emulates very well with minimal problems, and if you Google Wii dual layer disc issue, you will find all dual layer Wii games suffer the same issue. So it might just be dual layer Wii games bricking Wiis. If you have an experience either with a different dual layer Wii game or with The Sims 3 Wii or anything like that, let me know. We can have a nice little conversation in the comments, and then I can make a part 2 to this, because this is really interesting to me, because people don't talk about the fact that there's a licensed Wii game that is breaking consoles. Jack says there's about 10 games for the Wii that use dual layer, and Nintendo released an update to support them, which is why Sims 3 needs an update when you first play it to allow dual layer. I didn't know this. One of the Metroid games was bricking people's consoles too, just to try get other people's insight of the Sims 3 for Wii, because obviously it does break consoles, but that's not going to be everyone's experience. I'm going to read you some comments that I got on my first Sims 3 Wii video, which, by the way, that video popped off. I don't even like it that much, but it got a lot of views, so thank you. And comments, it's the comments I care about, because you guys took time out of your day to talk to me, and I really appreciate that. I know I did threaten you saying that you had to leave a comment, but it does mean a lot that you guys did. Someone said, damn, I didn't think this game could look worse than it did on my laptop back in the day. Someone else said, yes, The Sims 3. Love that. It was always so weird going from such control to point and click, and The Sims 3 Wii was my first Sims game. By the time I started new, the town was always so empty, full of those pointed graves along the beach, yes, and having children was a pain, since it didn't show gender before naming it, and it wouldn't let me edit it once they got older. That is true. You didn't know what gender your baby was, so you'd give it a name, and then it would be a different gender, and you'd be like, oh, okay, now I've got a female sim called Dave, and that's fine. This person said, my version of playing a shitty Sims console port, because it was The Sims and I had no PC, was The Sims 3 on DS. I've played that game before on the channel, actually. because it was the only version rated E. It was surprisingly decent for the DS. It was actually. Suck hundreds of hours into it as a kid. There wasn't an open world, and a lot of the lots had to be loading screened. But the world map was fully 3D and explorable, allowing you to jog places, interact with Sims, fish, and interact with rabbit hole locations. Quite impressive for the handheld. Yeah, I agree. If you guys want me to play The Sims 3 for DS again, just let me know, because I can and will. One time my sim fell asleep in the water and died. Okay, this is exactly how I remember the game. Borderline unplayable is absolutely correct. Well, yeah, it's such a bad game, but I have such a space in my heart for it. Someone said still better than The Sims 4. That is true, but at least The Sims 4 runs. Although sometimes it doesn't, so I don't know. I remember buying this for the full price. What was the full price at release? I'm gonna Google this. If it is any more than like 2 pence, it's not worth it. $50? $50 for a broken ass game. That is actually ridiculous. $50. I remember there was a storage bug that would say your storage is full no matter what you had in your inventory. There was also a bug where Sims kept dying to the point where the town was empty with random graves everywhere. The houses sucked ass. There was no house building aspect. That's true. You had to pick from like the preset houses and then decorate them inside. I remember a tree house, like a house shaped like a tree, but it had no room inside, so you couldn't place anything. I loved the game and played it a lot. It had so much potential. Here we go. All you need is the catfish glitch. That'll get you through. Also, having the lifetime wish of having a net worth of 500,000 simoleons and achieving it after the first day is great. Then you get lots of happiness points. When you can't change your Sims' clothes when they've grown up and they have to look ridiculous forever. Didn't think of that. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you couldn't change the outfits. 70% of the furniture in this game is from The Sims 2 because it's the easiest to port and it also meets the low poly target. Yeah, that makes sense. There was a lot of Sims 2 furniture that I saw. I think that although having the option to play The Sims 3 on the Wii was great and there were a lot of great features, they really shouldn't have released it if it was 1, bricking PCs and 2, as glitchy and laggy. Like, I would be alright with it being lost media if it was that bad. There are Wii games that don't die all the time. I wouldn't have minded a not open world and instead got a working game like The Sims 3 for DS. Like, literally, even if the graphics were like The Sims 3 and DS, I'd prefer that, because I'd prefer pixels to whatever the hell was happening in The Sims 3 for Wii. Oh my god, this game was so glitchy. I bought the houseboat and the floor textures glitched and my Sims drowned to death. Still played it every day though, based. Oh, this person said, I really just want someone to remake this town and all the houses into regular Sims 3. That would be really cool, like a custom world, and it's this Sims 3 for Wii world. The worst of the glitches was when a bowl of cereal got stuck under the refrigerator and so made the fridge unusable, unsellable, and unmovable, so you literally had to move to a different plot and start over, or if it happened to a neighbor's house, they would starve to death. Also, the stupid fire code would glitch where I had a lot of space left, but it wouldn't allow me to put furniture down anymore, and fires would start on my property. I hate that. And also the amount, like, I think my Sims 3 series ended because of that fire safety glitch. I had nothing on my lot and it said I did, and was like, oh, you've broken the thing too many times, and then it wouldn't let me place anything or do anything, and I hated it. Someone in this comment was like, also, do I spot a fellow Midlander? Like, from the Midlands of England? Did I say that in the video, or can you just tell from my accent? Do I have a very Midlands accent? I feel like I say some words a bit northern, most quite southern, but if you could tell from my accent, then that's fun. If you have any experiences with either The Sims 3 Wii or any other game that broke your Wii, or any console to be fair, just start a conversation in the comments. If you've made it to the end of this video, please leave a comment, even if it's just, I watched till the end. I love reading comments. I love interacting with comments. As you can see, I just made a video which was just responding to comments. I really like talking to people about The Sims because I don't really have many people in real life I can talk to about The Sims. So having a community of 1,000 subscribers, by the way, thank you so much, what the fuck. But yeah, having a community of people makes me so happy. I'm gonna try upload more because my goal is to, by the end of this academic year, be in the YouTube partner program so that when I go to university, I can make money off YouTube rather than having to get a different part-time job, because I've hated every single job I've had. But yeah, if you don't leave a comment, my dog will eat you. Subscribe to join this community, and I guess I will talk to you in the next video. Goodbye.